doing this long, slow walk in. This is just purely for John and the group. We enjoy the banter. What's happening? We're back covering stocks, covering gapings. One hell of a gaping this week. One hell of a gaping. It's been a bit of a while since we took a real ferocious gaping, and the markets have been brutal. So we're going to get into it all, and I've got some exciting updates. What's the crack, everyone? Welcome back to Buy Wholesale. Of course, you're all well. Yes, dressed to impress today. My brother's graduation, shout out to him. I have been like super busy. It is untrue, honestly. It's crazy. I've had to delete WhatsApp. So anyone that's messaged me on WhatsApp, I no longer use it. I haven't been using it for a couple of weeks. I've just had to delete it because I've just get too many messages coming through. So I've had to have a think about what way I'm going to deal with this going forward. Firstly, the Patreon is finally live. Anybody that doesn't want to pay the upfront price can now go monthly. Price is for the Discord, and see all the DMing, all the direct messaging I do. There's a lot of people that support the channel, and I love you all. I'll try to always get back to you, but now see, replying to direct DMs on Instagram or Twitter or even like the YouTube channels, that's the last people that are going to get my time. My priority has got to be my Discord. If you want to join and get access to that and have the messages, anybody that's messages that's not a part of the Discord, it's $3.99 a month now if you're interested in that, or the lifetime pass. Then I've also set up this because I've been getting a lot of people asking me sort of financial advice. Not that I give any financial advice, but if anybody wants to just talk about general things, maybe don't understand and maybe don't want to buy the course, but want to sort of ask questions that maybe they're novice or don't understand or just whatever, I've done this. It's $24.99. It says per month, and you might want to keep that at per month. You'll get the Discord. You will also get the screener course that I offer, which shows you the top picks of the day, and you will also get 2 30-minute either sit-down meetings. If you're local, you can come meet me, but if not, we'll do it over Zoom, and 1 hour portfolio review or just a general chit-chat if that's what you fancy. I love people messaging me, but I just do not have the time, so I need some sort of way of filtering, that out. So hopefully you understand what I'm trying to do here. And for people that have been supporting the channel for a while will know that I did 2 REUTERS articles featured in them sort of a couple of years ago now, and in the last year just did these articles just talking about just general stock markets, the meme craze, all this. Still, you can go down, check the links out, they're all there. But I've had a journalist from The Guardian now contact me, and we're in a process of negotiating, talking about solar really is what we're talking about. So I'm hoping to get that article out this week. I had to get him a couple of pictures of me and my wife standing beside the solar panels. So I'm trying to get that produced. So that's been exciting. That's taken quite a bit of time. And then for everybody else that knows me, I'm in the process of sorting out Amazon, and also I've got plans now to only do 3 videos a week on YouTube. The main reason being is the viewerships has just completely gone off the earth. I'm doing like 100, 200, 300, 400 views now per video, where I used to, this time last year it was 1, 2, 3,000. It's just no one's watching because everyone's all sad because of the bear market. So what I'm trying to do is now go maybe do work on my shorts, because my shorts can lead me to TikTok, TikTok can lead me to Instagram. So I'm going to start working on 1 video like that a week, maybe 2 of those a week. Christ, that was a long intro. Okay, so first off, we're going to look at how we performed. As always, truthful. I did say this. Crossover. Look at the last time we got a crossover. You can see here what happened. It rallied. It crossed over and we got a good 5% rally. I do really anticipate potentially Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday being decent days. Maybe Monday a bit choppy, Tuesday, I don't know, but I would imagine we as an S&P will be a lot higher come close to play on Wednesday. Down 2.57%, yep. So yeah, absolutely brutal week. We talked about NEO. NEO were closed out. Boo-hoo. Stop loss went off. I think it closed it out at like 4% or something. That closed off. Funko we talked about as our potential runner. Never got running either, so we never went near it. And the other one that we talked about was Tesla Dream. It didn't buy any Tesla yet, just didn't fall to the levels. I did say Tesla wasn't necessarily a buy. I did actually also say that not a lot of these stocks were showing that they were ready to be bought yet. So it was kind of a catch-22. I'd hoped that we would have gotten momentum on Monday and Tuesday, and I talked about why I thought that, but unfortunately the market just went. Still in the USD Japan Dream, up a further 20% because I am leveraged on that. Vision Lithium also decided to go on an absolute run. Don't talk about it much in the channel because I'm taking one hell of a gaping. The reason I'm taking one hell of a gaping is I cannot buy it. Trading 212 will not let me add any more to my position. I haven't been able to buy it for about a year, so I just don't talk about it because I can't invest in it. But I've got money in it, so I'll go on the Vision, keep riding. You can see here the 1 week performance, pretty brutal indeed. Utilities gain, doing well. Hence why I was back into the likes of the oil. Healthcare doing reasonably well, but everything else pretty gaped. You can see Tesla 7.5% in the week, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, all the big boys taking one hell of a gaping, which leads me to another thing. Our shorts doing very, very well. We've been shorting, I've been adding the last couple of weeks, especially when the markets were doing well. I was adding, and now I'm in a really good, healthy, strong position on all my shorts. And while I did say last week, we're hoping to get a couple of good days, and that's always on this channel, truth and transparency. I'm not just going to pump. When the good's good, but when there's bad things, there's bad things. And I didn't lose really anything in that scenario. I was just hoping things were going to run. They didn't. So I'm still content, still in control, as I like to try and be. So now we're going back down. I did draw this line, and that's just the way it's going to go, guys. It's going to be bumpy the whole way down. And shout out to John. He's very active in the group, keeps it going. Really, really good for sharing things. Appreciate you, John, as always. But he shared this thing, which is just pretty much what we've been talking about and been covering on the channel. An analyst at Investec said today on TV that the upturn in the market we have had in the last week is the fourth upturn that we have had in the current bear market this year. In the previous two bear markets, there were 7 upturns and 5 upturns respectively, and we long way from being out of the woods yet. Pretty much what he's saying is you just don't go, as we know, you kind of go down and up and down and up and fall the whole way down to Cape Town. That is the road. It is bumpy. That's what I always say. The road is bumpy to Cape Town. So I'm not going to look at any what pick stocks to pick this week. I'm just going to short the balls out of this thing, day trade, and wait for some sort of reversal like we've had the last couple of weeks. But I anticipate us, unfortunately, falling down. And this is what you've got to look forward to this week. Key updates on the strength in the US labour market. The S&P 500 recorded its worst first half to a year since 1970. Before your boy was even born, even thought about it. I wasn't even a sperm in my dad's. The major benchmarks also recorded a large quantity of monthly declines, or our TLT starting to go a wee bit. Still slow, so painful, still down on it. Bought it way too early. Right idea, but just way too early. We can see here, gold, starting to edge in a wee bit. Still relatively the same. Bitcoin, it is what it is. I've sold my positions that I did on the swing trade, the crap swing trade that it was, bought at 20 grand, thinking we'd get a bounce maybe to about 22. It fell to 1780 and went to about 21, so I got a bit of money out of it, but it really wasn't the hope and dream that I wanted. This is the kind of thing that you learn in the trading course. You will simply learn what all this means. You get access to this custom made buy and sell indicator. If you just ran off the buy and sell indicator, you would have bought this, you would have got 6% here in the matter of 2 weeks, 6%, leverage that up 10%, 10 times leverage even, not 60%, and you know, it's not rocket science. Just let it ride, let it go. This is the calendar. I'm not going to read it out too much because at the very bottom here we'll talk about the main thing, labour market reports. Next week the market watchers will receive important updates on the strength of the US labour market on Tuesday. Then we have the payroll providing, also released its June national employment report. So look, I'm not even going to talk about this no more. I'm just going to be real with you, just tell you straight up. You know the crack. I have been talking about this bear market for 8 months now. It is coming. It's just another step. We're up and down the bumpy roads, all of this. We're trying to navigate. All I'm trying to do on this channel is navigate through the crap. Okay, now sometimes we'll win, sometimes we'll lose. Thankfully, a hell of a lot more times we win. The reason being is because we're safeguarding. We're probably being way too overcautious, but I'd rather be more cautious than take the gape and see all this just dollar cost average blindly. It's idiotic. It wins the best. Don't get me, you can pull up all the stats and go, well, this is that and this and that. Yeah, I'm not saying buy, take out all your money, buy back in, never saying that. I'm saying time your buys, more times than not just be in the market, but time your buys, and when it gets a wee bit high, take a bit of the froth off. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we talk about in the trading course. You need to understand there's a hell of a lot more of this to come. And why? It's because earnings period's coming up. Now we're about a month away. The likes of Tesla, Coinbase, all these big companies have all let go of serious amount of staff. And the reason being is because they see the issues. Plus they're paying more for importing, exporting, supply issues, all of this. So what's going to happen? What haven't we had yet to really gape out this whole thing? The reason I'm still balls deep in the likes of Apple shorting is because they're all going to start reporting crap earnings. We've had a few the last time, it sent shockwaves, but imagine the big boys all go gape. Netflix, you seen what happened, guys? Honestly, net earnings is coming around the corner. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking at my positions and going, right, what stocks here am I getting rid of? What ones am I just going, forget about it? I liked the idea of them 2 years ago, and I've got to the point now where I'm going, I'm done. Great news with Argo Blockchain. Loving Prem, loving Codal, no chart, all the ABML, all the ones that I'm in, no issues with. There's just other wee dreams like that tattoo chef crap. I've got Teladoc, just these wee small positions that I went, oh, speculative, I'll just put a few quid in. Just more like long term, not really that arsed about it, almost going with the Cathy Wood's thought process, oh well, if she's picked it, it must be good kind of thing. So that's was wrong of me to do that. So I'm looking at these ones going, oh, there's 300-400 quid there, I'm down about 60%. Why not just do a bit of magic and bin them off? So the next little jump on the road, I'm going to bin all them off, get my stock portfolio down to about maybe 5 or 6 stocks, the ones that we talk about in the channel, and just focus fully on them. I've just got a lot of guff, bits of dreams that have just turned into nightmares, and I'm okay with leaving them because I've done the due diligence enough to know that they'll be fine in the long run, but I'm just sick of them. I don't want to go with the 2-year run that I'm going to have to wait for these things to bounce back. So be prepared for crap earnings. Do what you can do over the next 4 or 5 weeks to try and navigate some of this stuff away, clear out the froth, keep your cash pipe heavy. I'm still over 50% cash. No intentions of letting that fall below 50. And when I say 50% cash, I do have now about 10% in shorting, so I'm almost like 60% in cash. But right now, the stock market is scary. I'm not saying not to buy, not to be a part of it. Do be a part of the stock market, but don't be balls deep, okay? So that's the video. I hope you have found it informative. A bit longer than usual, a lot to take in there. Very, very busy, but I will be back very soon. I'll hopefully start seeing some more people into the Discord now. We've got this more monthly tier. You can try it for a month. If you don't like it, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Catch you in the next one. And I will check out this video, just what you need to watch to understand where the market bottom is going to come, what I need to see. And it's a hell of a lot more giving, guys. So be prepared for that. Catch you in the next one. Peace.